Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League Wildcard game is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, the National League Wildcard game on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies, the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jose Quintana.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Man at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Full extension makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he beats it. He's safe. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and it's 1-0.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Harper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Harper runs. Pitch in for a strike. Yachty throws. Got him. Caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. That one fouled off.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
The wind of the pitch. Rolled over to third. Over to Goldie. And that will end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals coming up. Bottom of the first, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is good.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And now Lars Nootbaar. The wind and the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that's an out.
Batting third.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent, and sometimes in front of the opponent.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the 2nd, and here is JT Realmuto. Ball to strike. Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
That is 7.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Swing and a base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. DeYoung with a relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Gene Segura at the plate here. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals #4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone. Nolan Arenado goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 2-1.
With that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now it's Albert Pujols' turn to hit. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Dickerson now. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. In the air, left side. Schwarber moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now Molina at the plate. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back here in St. Louis, leading off, Matt Vierling. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Two down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. And the right-hander deals. In for a strike. And the count is 1-2. The pitch. And now the count is even. Got him looking. And one out now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And they get Edman for the out. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Center fielder, number 3, Gillen.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. This is Dylan Carlson. One now. There's the strike. The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Welcome back onto the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Next offering is foul back. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Bare hand grab. Nicely done for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Here's a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground to third. To first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado, the next to hit. And a pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 2-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Albert Pujols. Out to short, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Has some trouble with it.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Corey Dickerson. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Cards draw even on the solo shot, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground to third. To first, and he beats it.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Bryson Stott now at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one lifted to left. Dickerson settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 2-2 now. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And he deals. Got him swinging. 2 gone.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a slow roller. Takes it to the base for the force out. Out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and stepping up to the dish is Yadier Molina. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Edman off of first with 2 away. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering is fouled back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. And now 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's out to center field. Carlson drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground. DeYoung throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And it is 2-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Vierling, long run into the gap. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The 1-1. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. Hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Runner at second here, one gone. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third. Save!
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Smash to the left side. Knocks it down to the hole. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. The Cards leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a 3-1 on the way. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In the air, right field. Nootbaar got a dead run to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Now here is Nick Castellanos.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 52, Matthew Liberatore.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goldie over to second, back to first, not in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And a 1-1. On the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. The 1-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that one hops the wall. Segura relay to second. Not in time. It's a double. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Sam Coonrod taking over on the mound. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. Paul DeYoung next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball to Bohm. Sends it across to first, and they got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. This guy has turned into a beast. Chopped on the ground. Grabs it barehanded. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. So one left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Matz. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. We go to the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now the lefty. And that one hammered on its way. And gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt Vierling. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. 1 for 3. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Liner snagged at first. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And there's a base hit to left.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. That one is back. And it hits the fence. Schwarber fires to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
So digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2-2 now.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Out to short. Stop. Picks it up. Tosses across the first. But the game is tied as the run comes in. Here's Nolan Arenado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's a hit. Nootbaar stuck in a rundown trying for home now. The tag at third, and he's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Brendan Donovan.
Number 33.
And next is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bounce to the left side. Stop. Handles the chance. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. The tying run comes across, and we're knotted up again. Through 8 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Brendan Donovan. now in the game as he takes over at third.
Now playing third base.
New pitcher now, Ryan Helsley.
Jonathan. Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 50.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Ryan Helsley.
Right-handed reliever. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-2. To the right side. Edman gloves it. In plenty of time to first. Harper retired.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Out, number 2.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang-with-ems.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Righty to the plate.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Edman slings to first. And Realmuto is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Corey Dickerson. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Francisco Morales on to pitch here.
Number 41, Francisco Morales.
And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 3-1 now, and that's ball 4. First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. In the air, left field. Schwarber pulls it down, 1 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Winning run stands at second. Next offering upstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
At the belt and fires. In the air out towards right center. Harper trying to track this one down. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
So up next, Dylan Carlson. Winning run at third, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back. Across is the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off to win the wild card game.
Well, these guys win a wild card game at home, but you know what? When you get into a wild card game, you don't care if it's on the road, at home. You're so laser focused, and you have one thing on your mind. That's the W. They got it today. Congratulations, boys. You're moving on.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.